All right, here we go. We are live. This is pretty cool. Um, I want to share with you guys how to do training on Amazon, ads training. Okay, so like anything, you want to make sure you are a total professional when you go into an area. Okay, and ads is the same thing. Now, for me, it's actually pretty amazing, advertising in general, just because I mean, if you think about it, you can get with a couple of bucks in front of somebody's face and put your product in there, put the thing that you like, and they immediately will potentially be able to buy it, whatever product. And imagine back in the day, nowadays we get, I don't know, millions of impressions or tens of millions of impressions per month, maybe even hundreds of millions. I don't even actually really know. I think it's tens of millions. Anyway, um, and it reaches a lot of people. Okay, before we didn't have that ability. So to master the advertising platform and master being able to advertise in this specific case on Amazon gives you a reach that 10, 20 years ago you never would be able to have selling stuff. Okay, back in the day you would have to know some retail manager, some person at Costco, some person at Walmart, some person at whatever store, and have an in with them and schmooze them or whatever. Now if you can make a good product, make a good page, deliver a great product that gets good reviews, you'll be able to uh, get sales, right? And you could reach then millions of people to be able to even see it and then potentially buy. So, very well done on wanting to do advertising training. You wouldn't be here if you didn't want to learn about advertising, specifically about advertising on Amazon. And what I want to just mention is the first step, right, is just knowing that there is stuff to learn. Amazon is not Google ads. Amazon ads is not Facebook ads. They're totally different things. They're all extremely different. And wanting to know is amazing. I've had calls because we have the software Samurai Seller, as you can see over there, and we deal with a lot of people who are like, "Hey, I know about Amazon, but could you teach me this one thing? Could you help me, with one specific thing?" And sometimes I go, "Okay, well, what about I'm not gonna talk about it now, but what about this specific part?" And they're like, "Oh, no, no, I already know that. I already know that." And then I'm like, oh, "Okay, so then why did you do this thing?" And they said, "Oh, well." Anyway, so it basically becomes very clear after talking to them that they did not really know what advertising on Amazon was meant to be. Specific aspects of it, okay? They had confusions on specific aspects. So the first step is I will be doing a full training on everything Amazon ads, all terminology, how to use it, what's the purpose, all this kind of stuff. So, realize first, Amazon is its own beast to be conquered. Okay, Amazon went from in 2018. Okay, 2017 was $2 billion in ad spend, and then 2019. Sorry, okay, my math is up. Not this year. We're in 2019 right now. Last year was $10 billion in ad revenue for Amazon. The year before was only $2 billion. So they 5x'd at that level in a single year. And this year, I'm sure they're just going to go even crazier. I mean, I know I spent a lot more on Amazon ads. Many people I know spend a lot more on Amazon ads. So it is its own industry, its own technology. And the other thing I want to say is that you must be advertising on Amazon now. And some people do spend little on Amazon, okay, and do well, but they have a lot of other strategies, and it's becoming less and less possible to do that because and I can I'm not gonna show it right now just because I don't have the software set up. But if you look at Amazon on the top of search results, there's normally like a big ad, then there's like another level, and that generally has one, two, three spots of ads as well. Then on people's pages, there's tons of ads. I mean, there's ads everywhere on Amazon. Back in the day, when sponsored products came out, which is the name of the biggest advertising piece of Amazon ads, when that first came out, it was just at the bottom of the search results. It wouldn't do very much. You could try to spend $10,000 on ads on a single day, and you would only be seen at the very bottom. And the guy who was number one organic, which means not paid, that guy would still get all the exposure, all the sales, and you're kind of just barely making a dent. This is flipping. This is flipping. Amazon is doing all sorts of stuff to make ads necessary because why not make money on the click and make money on the sale? Amazon is smart, and it gives new advertisers an opportunity to come in and new sellers to come in, and guys who want to have less profit margin can come in and give a bigger piece to Amazon to get exposure. Okay, so that's generally how it works. You can't be ignoring it anymore. Even the guys who, let's say, didn't run ads 2 years ago, now they're like, okay, good. Well, we do need to run ads. Maybe if it's only 5% or 3% of their total sales, you basically do have to run ads nowadays, and it's becoming more and more so every year. Of course, the 5x an increase in Amazon ad spend is overall in 1 year is like ridiculous. If they 2x this year, they're going to 20 billion, and like Facebook believes around 100 billion. So Amazon's big catching up. Okay, so just to realize what you can expect now, what I'm doing this for, I'm doing all this training, is I'm putting a foundation and talking about the basics of understanding so then you can make your own decision on ads. Okay, I'm not just going to tell you Monday do this, Tuesday do this, Wednesday do this. I want you to understand the key principles of advertising, be able to look at Campaign Manager and Seller Central, look at Samurai Seller dashboard, look at all the different things. What do they mean? What is your goal in advertising? And then for you to be smart enough and be knowledgeable enough in the advertising space to be able to get results, do testing, do experiments, follow a system, right? If it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, do all these different things, which we are going to have at the end of the course. Hey, if you're going to do that, you know why, and you're going to be able to do it so well, you can change it for your niche, for your, your returns, your profit margin. A lot of these things have to be changed. So if you don't actually understand advertising and understand the basics of it, and why you do it, and the numbers, what do they mean? How does all this then come together? If you don't understand that, you will have a tough time using any tool. You have a tough time advertising on Amazon, which is a huge, huge piece to Amazon, and it's growing every day. Even the big guys who are number one, who have thousands and thousands and thousands of reviews, or tens of thousands of reviews, are still using advertising right now and keeping and defending the top of the page. And we'll talk all about that. But my goal is for you to understand well enough to make decisions, to look at stuff, to see, hey, I don't think that strategy will work. Well, let me try it, see what happens. Oh, and see the results immediately, not waste money, get more sales, be more profitable, and in general, just be comfortable managing advertising on Amazon. And that is my goal with you guys. So thank you.